to another wonderful, amazing episode. Super amazing episode of Fab Life. And I'm so excited tonight. I'm so super stoked. Here I am with R&B artist Matt King. You know, I've been eagerly anticipating for this interview.
Real talk, man. Me
I
too.
love the whole the accessories.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You
Yeah.
too, man.
Oh, thank
got
you.
The swag, man.
Thank you,
got
thank
the
you.
swag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you got to. We're in the entertainment business. Yeah.
What's up,
That's
man?
awesome. That's awesome. So, I heard your album on Facebook, which I'm going to play right now. Here, let me play this a little bit. I just love it.
Hey, I appreciate that.
So that's a little snippet of Matt King, ladies and gentlemen. He's got that cool jazzy vocals. I love it. Well, just to let you know, growing up in the Philippines, like I was weaned on jazz and R&B.
Okay.
And so I love listening to all these types of music, like, and sometimes everywhere you went you couldn't escape from it because like they blasted it in the malls and the buses and everything. So I'm just fascinated, with R&B. One of my favorite artists from the 90s is Tevin Campbell.
Oh, straight.
He,
That's
I mean, yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. When I used to, cause I'm a designer. When I used to design back home in the Philippines, and I wanted to get some inspiration through music, I would just turn on his music, and the ideas would just come just by listening to.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
So tell me
inspiration.
something about yourself. How did you start?
Well, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Out here
Nice.
in Vegas now. It's cool.
Yeah.
But man, music started from church when I was
Oh
young.
wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Young, man. I was about 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
My dad a pastor, stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah, I grew up in the church, so man, singing was natural to me. You know what I'm saying? I play
Yes.
the drums, play the keyboard. I do everything
Yes,
when it comes
yes.
to the music, but
Yes.
I just wanted to get out, step out, and do what I gotta do when the singing tip, man.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I did was I took my music, made a spin to it where I say positive music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we need that. We need
Yeah.
that inspiration. We need that uplift, but at the
See.
same time have fun. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Kick back with the ladies, have fun. That's what I
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta have some type of positive. I don't like negative. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Yeah. And me too. Yeah. Me too.
exactly,
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I did,
And
man.
see, I love it when you shared how you started in church because here at the social media shows we're not ashamed to say that we have been gifted by God. I mean, we do have
Exactly.
another show called
Right.
Saved by Grace, and sometimes I do that show too. So yeah,
That's
so
what's up.
you're anointed
Right.
with the vocals.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's a
Thanks, man. I
heavenly
appreciate it. Yeah.
gift that you need to shine to the entire world.
Real talk.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's why you need to be here in social
Right.
media shows because like we're blasting you out there. Yeah,
Real talk. Now I appreciate it too, man. Appreciate the invite.
my pleasure, my pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew that there was an artist in you the moment that you told me that you were an R&B
Yeah, man.
artist. So you came from Detroit.
Detroit, baby.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
It's cool there, man. Shout out to Detroit, man. Detroit, it's a good place to grow up at. You get to
Yeah.
learn a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you travel to other places, it's like when you're in Detroit, you learn it all. So it's like I appreciate growing up in Detroit to step out
Yeah.
and just be able to live life the right way, watch out for certain things. Detroit,
Right.
it's a hard city, so
I
yeah,
know that's what. Well, I'm glad you opened it up because, like,
yeah,
whenever I see documentaries about Detroit, they normally show the negative
yeah,
aspect of
yeah,
it. But you
yeah.
said that you grew up in Detroit and
Hmm.
it's a great place.
Man,
So,
it's
so
cool,
tell
man.
me that side of Detroit.
Detroit.
That's you know.
Detroit. Well, man, pretty much I grew up in the hood. I grew up
Mm-hmm.
in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
from the hood,
Yeah.
but you know, I learned a lot,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
I call it is I call Detroit the jungle.
Okay.
That's what I call it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I
The
got a
jungle.
yeah,
It's a concrete jungle out there.
it is,
Yeah.
man. It's like
Mhm.
you really from the jungle. Like
Yeah.
I also made a song rapping Detroit and rapping myself growing up there, and
Wow.
I call
Wow.
it Purple Jungle. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And that song tells you a lot, like how I grew up, what
Yeah.
I've been through. Like, cause
Yeah.
I used to be homeless, stuff like
Oh
that.
wow.
I used to be on the streets. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Felt
Yeah.
like I ain't had nobody to help me.
That's
But
hard.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
hard.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. But uh, God and
Yeah.
keeping my head up.
Yes.
I
Yes.
made it through. I'm right here, right now,
Yes.
doing my
You're right
thing.
here, and this is just the
Right,
tip of the iceberg.
right, man.
I know.
Hmm.
I speak success into your life,
Man, I
and I know
appreciate
that
that.
one of these days you and I are gonna be up there.
Exactly. I
Up there.
appreciate it too,
You're gonna
man.
be up there.
Let's get
Yeah, yeah.
it.
I'll be seeing. Yeah, well, get it, baby.
Right.
Yeah,
For real, man.
yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
I'll see you in the Grammys and
Oh
the
yeah,
American Music
yeah.
Award.
We'll be right next
You'll
to
be
each other.
with
Yeah, we
the
made it.
yes, yeah, yeah,
For
exactly.
real, man.
Yep,
Hmm.
yep. And this is the place, because Fab Life is my love for fashion
Yeah.
and music and
Hmm.
movies and pop culture, basically.
Exactly. Hmm.
Yeah, I live and breathe pop culture.
Man, for real.
Yeah,
Gotta live and
yeah,
breathe what we do, man.
yeah.
For real.
But I love the fact that we're talking about Detroit right now
Hmm.
and how it was your birthplace, right?
Yep. Yep.
And it was your birthplace where you grew up, but it's also the place where you struggled and basically fell flat on your face. But it's
Hmm.
also was it the place where
Yep.
miraculously you got picked out from that,
Out the
or
mud. I made it out the mud. I got
yeah,
another song, man. That one also like describes what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? And like you saying, like yeah, I got picked up. I made it
yeah,
out the mud.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So here in Vegas it's like it
Oh,
just
let me tell you that we all did like one way or
right.
the other. Like,
Heck yeah, man.
yeah. if
Yeah.
I share to you my
Hmm.
story as well, you'll be like,
Man,
oh
I
my,
bet.
OMG.
I
Yeah.
bet, man. Heck
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's pretty much like what I do with
Yeah.
my music,
Mhm.
knowing that everybody been through something
Yeah.
and everybody come from a place
Yeah.
where everybody got good times, hard times.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my music. That's why I do
Yeah.
it because we all can relate to it.
Yeah.
So it's like when you hear my music, you gonna feel it because you can relate to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's why I do it.
I love it, and just the first few beats, I was like,
Right?
and those few seconds are pivotal
Hmm.
because if you can't grab your
Yeah.
audience, that's
Yep.
it. You lost them.
Exactly.
But of
Yep.
course, I'm the type of person who would listen, to the entire music. I'm not just gonna, oh, maybe it's gonna pick up like in the middle, and then some songs you're listening, it's like, okay, I've been listening to this song for a long time, like,
Hmm.
and
Yep.
it's not getting me there.
Man,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Halfway through the music, like,
yeah, yeah.
is it?
Are we taking a commercial break? Okay, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, so this is really, really awesome, and I'm glad that opened up and shared a little bit. This is what
Yeah,
I
man.
call, your testimony, which
Hmm.
is intertwined and interwoven,
Hmm.
in your music.
Yep.
And that's powerful because it comes,
Yeah,
directly from your
soul,
heart. Yeah,
all of
heart
it,
and
man.
soul.
Yeah,
And
real
that
talk.
is the heart of rhythm and blues.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
soul.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I like that.
I've forgotten that. I mean, I'm a child of the 70s, and we used that word a lot back then,
Mhm.
the soul music.
Right,
You know, it was a
exactly.
soul train back
Yep.
then. Yeah,
Mhm.
I used to
Yep.
watch a lot of Soul Train,
Yeah.
believe it or not,
Right.
back home in the Philippines.
Yep. Yeah, man. That's what
Yeah,
I'm doing with this son. They just heard a little snippet of it,
yeah, yeah,
soul music. So I'm trying to bring back that sound, that feeling, cause it's gone, man. We ain't doing that no more like it used to be. Dancing, like you say, Soul Train. So
yes, yeah,
I'm bringing back that sound and making it different, though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to take a commercial break, so you guys don't go away. And when we come back, we will talk about his present and his future plans.
Yeah.
Yes, so don't go
Sure.
away.
Listen, check it. I gave my all, more than I should have given to you. Oh, so much, so friends and fam saw me and said, ooh, broke every law, broke every taboo. To be the one you needed me to put it all through up, and now all I can do is move on with guilt in my soul. So clap your hands if you love someone, but you had to let them go. Had to let them go. Clap your hands if you love someone, but they're never gonna know. Never gonna know. Clap your hands if you love someone, but you had to let them go.
Hey everyone, this is Maria of Let's Talk World. Let's Talk World is about you, your story, your product and services. If you have a business or you want to join us and be on this hot seat, please give us a call or message us on Facebook or email us info@socialmediashows.com or visit our website socialmediashows.com. Thank you, world.
Welcome back to the second segment of Fab Life. And life is fabulous because Matt King is here.
Yeah. I like
R&B
that. I
artist,
appreciate it.
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and it's going to get even more fabulous. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Well, one day I'll see you, doing this while you're on your
Right,
private
right.
jet. Yeah, a private jet. Yeah, and then
Man.
I'll be in the back getting drunk with
Right.
champagne. I'm just kidding.
Like, let's get it right. We got the Patron right here.
Yeah. So, what are you doing right now in the present? I know that you have this album. Like,
Hmm.
are you promoting it in different clubs?
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
I'm starting that right now. That's what I'm doing. Yeah,
Okay.
trying to get as much as marketing going with this song.
Yes,
Because
yes.
man, when everybody hear it, yeah, it's that one
Absolutely.
that's
Yeah.
gonna bah,
It's
blow
spread
up.
like
Yeah,
wildfire.
it
Yeah.
really
It's
is,
gonna
man.
spread.
So
Yeah.
right now I am like putting in work, getting it to the
Yeah.
right hands and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, just taking a little bit of time on it and
Okay.
make sure everything is done right.
Yeah, yeah, everything
Mhm.
has to be done right because like
Mhm.
God is in the details.
Yep.
So
Real
yeah,
talk.
yeah, you gotta pay attention to all those little
Mhm.
details, all that.
Yeah.
So which clubs are you performing in?
Right now, I performed at a few. Like, you got the Urban Lounge.
Uh-huh.
It's a few spots downtown Fremont that I
Okay.
performed at. One spot on the Strip. I forgot the
Yeah.
name.
Mhm.
Club Light. Performed at
Oh,
Club
okay.
Light.
Okay.
It's a few spots. So as far as here in Vegas,
Yes. Yes.
but I ain't really like been showing myself like that yet because, like I
Mhm.
say, still in the process of
Right.
getting everything together. So
Yeah.
once everything get together, they'll be seeing a lot more performances from me.
Oh, nice, nice.
Mhm.
So which recording company are you connected to?
Oh, right now I go to two different studios.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got one called Gas,
Uh-huh.
Gas Station,
Mm-hmm.
and another one. The producer I work with is Smitty. I
Uh-huh.
work with Smitty and I work with Gas Tiger.
Okay.
And pretty much these the guys that actually helped me create this song. So
Okay.
music.
Two
Yeah,
separate studios, basically.
Yeah, one did help me with the beat, and I did the recording with Gas.
Oh,
The beat
cool.
maker, me and Smitty, me and him
Oh,
came up with it.
wow.
Man, we was jamming so hard because, like, when we made the beat,
Yeah.
pretty much I was gonna lease it from him. I was just gonna lease
Oh,
it.
okay.
We sat there,
Okay.
recreated the beat. I was gonna lease it, but
Yeah.
he was like, "Man, ain't nobody else gonna know what to do with this song. It's too
Yeah.
dope. So man, you go ahead, you take it." So I appreciate Smitty for giving me that opportunity to take this song and with a low cost, everything. You know, that shows people that got faith in you when they
Mm-hmm.
go
Yeah.
ahead and say, "Here, take this beat that could have cost 5,000 or more."
Oh, wow.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
wow.
saying?
Yeah.
But he
Wow.
showed me love because man,
Yeah.
Smitty he a beat. So when it come to beats, his
Yeah.
beats they up there. Money, he
Ooh,
dope.
ooh.
He dope. So you
Yeah.
know, I
Oh my
appreciate him.
goodness. I learned something new tonight. You make money off of beats. Maybe I should start creating those beats.
Right? Heck yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me. Don't mind my craziness.
No, man, you smooth. You smooth. You good.
That's really cool. So, oh wow,
Mhm.
two separate studios. So
Mhm.
what are your plans for the future and how do you see
Future?
yourself?
Well, pretty much for future,
Mm-hmm.
I just want
Or
everybody.
even the near foreseeable
Right.
future, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just want everybody to rock out, man. I want
Yeah.
everybody to have a good time
Yeah.
with music. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, and just take life the right way, the good way. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
No negativity.
Yeah.
Don't be
Yeah.
sitting there thinking that you can't make it in life, you can't get through the little struggles we go through,
Yeah.
because we can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just see myself being a good example for people and giving them that good music, that soul that can feed, you know what I'm saying? Something that's going to make them feel like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm dope, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
shining, I'm
Yeah.
stunning. I want them to feel
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
what they do. Same thing with ladies.
Yeah.
I got songs for them as well, and I want them to feel like they are somebody. You know that,
Yeah.
like I got this one song talks about how she got that la la
Mm-hmm.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little
Oh,
bit.
I love Lala.
Right. It's on that side, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's gonna be something for the
Mhm.
ladies, so they can
Yeah.
rock out too. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
they can feel
nice.
good about themselves.
Yeah.
And I want them to be able to say they know they got it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I like that because as an artist, as a fashion designer,
Mm-hmm.
music has played a great influence in my life, whether it's negatively or positively.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so
do.
funny because we're talking about staying positive, but there was a time in my life that I didn't see the light yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, it almost like default, listen to depressing music
Right, exactly.
just to make me cry even more.
Yep, for real. Yep, that's
And then
all it do.
as I grew older, as I matured, and I'm not trying to throw my beliefs down people's throat. I mean, I felt like the spirit was telling me, why don't you listen to like livelier music, things that will inspire you more rather than the music from your past.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And just listen to more like upbeat, music.
Music,
to make you inspire.
Yep, it really do. It speaks to us, man. Like real talk.
Yes. Yeah.
It'll change our mood.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's really, oh wow. See, I mean, this is really deep because
right.
once you started talking about Detroit and how you were raised over there, I said, oh man, I mean, this. I was not expecting this, but this is really awesome. Yeah,
man.
This is wow. This is so amazing. Yeah, and hopefully one of these days you'll be meeting the rest of our team here in the social media
I'm looking
family.
forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, man. Doing some more work with you all.
Yep. Musician loves honey.
Yeah, musician loves honey. Maybe you'll guest one of, or it's not a maybe, it's surefire.
It's already
surefire. Yeah, that you'll appear with them. So the more exposure you get, the better. Yeah.
I'm with it.
So somebody is managing your career, and who pray tell is this?
Yeah, man, she dope. She dope.
Okay,
man.
okay.
Her name Jazzy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she helping me put my stuff together.
Oh wow.
Get everything right. She a good.
More power to Jazzy.
Yeah.
say
that
say
ain't my honey,
to Jazzy.
But Jazzy.
She's putting you in a compromise right now. Is that your
right? Like that. But no,
I'm the spirit.
Yeah, she stirs the pot. Yeah.
But yeah, she definitely helping me get it right. You know what I'm saying? Good influence.
Oh, okay.
Making sure I'm on my A game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So is she a singer as well, or?
Yep, she is. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she actually is a singer as well. She
dope.
Wow.
She
dope. You will be seeing us doing some stuff in the future as well.
Oh,
together.
Wow. Yeah, bring her here. Bring her here.
All right, I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah, absolutely.
You hear that, Jazzy?
Jazzy, you need to be here.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, this is so absolutely exciting. So we kind of touched on all the bases, but I would like to share something with you. Last night I saw you're probably extremely young, but I was born in the late 60s, so Bohemian Rhapsody was like big back in the 70s. And I saw the movie last night, Bohemian Rhapsody, and I saw how this producer of a record label rejected the song, and because it was 6 minutes long. And I loved what Freddie Mercury, said to the producer. He said, "I pity your wife because you think that 6 minutes is forever."
Right.
That's the drop the mic moment over there.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's I mean, it showed how some of these musicians really had to be tough decision makers and really hold on to their art, because some people out there are just thinking about a quick buck, like how can we turn this into a multi-million. The multi-million dollar thing is gonna come later, but first you gotta have that amazing song that will touch the hearts of millions out there. Yeah.
Real talk,
and then you got a career.
Right.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. They left that record label, and actually nobody wanted to play it on the radio, and there was this one radio station that played it, and it was like avalanche after that.
Yep. So all the
and
other ones are like, "What? Too bad y'all missed out."
yeah, the DJ was like, "Ooh, they don't want to play it. Well, maybe we shouldn't play it, or perhaps we should." And then after, they were like
That's
going
what's
back
up.
and forth. So I mean, it's just amazing what journey all the artists and musicians go through.
Heck yeah.
And it doesn't
It is
matter
a journey.
whether it's rock and roll, R&B, jazz, like whatever. You go through this journey.
Yep. Real talk, man.
And yeah, and many years ago when I used to live in Hollywood, I forget which neighborhood of Hollywood that was, but there was this young man who was crying like in the middle of the park, and my friend and I, "Why are you crying?" And then he said, "Oh, because they stole my ideas. They stole everything."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" I mean, it was the most tragic thing that I've ever seen, and it really hit me because I'm also an artist, and I am protective about my work, and as you are as well. So I guess in this industry, like protecting our product. I hate to say the word product because I hate commercializing it, because Fab Life is all about the art. Even to me, music is art.
Yeah, real talk, man.
So, but it's just a matter of like protecting your art. It's just like what happened to Prince when all of a sudden he stopped becoming Prince. The artist formerly known as Prince, and he wrote the word like slave on his cheeks.
Hey,
So
yeah.
yeah. So, well, it's been.
Can I have a question?
Okay.
So, who inspires you singing R&B, and why is it R&B?
Well, pretty much, who inspired me? I would go to the gospel. Like, I got a lot of gospel artists that really inspired me, and one of them is Jay Moss.
Oh wow!
Yeah, his name Jay Moss. He a dope singer.
Yes.
Gospel singer. And you said why R&B? Well, pretty much like it is, rhythm and blues. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm all about rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I was born with rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started playing drums when I was 3 years old. And when I was playing drums at 3, and I was playing like as if I was 15, 16 years old. Like, no lie, playing drums. I couldn't even like be able to sit down and really hit my foot on the bass. I had to stand up and play. Yeah. But I used to play at 3, you know what I'm saying? So rhythm, it was always in me, and it's always gonna be in me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
That's impressive. How old are you when you start singing?
When I started singing, I was around 20 years old. That's when I actually started pursuing it. And then, you got little struggles getting your way. So I had to chill for a moment and came out here actually and started it back up and got a whole new different sound and how I'm bringing out what I'm trying to say and teach people, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was singing, just started singing in the church again, young. I was around 7, 8 years old, but I started pursuing it, like I say, around 20.
Can we have a sample?
Oh my gosh! It seems that somebody hijacked my show.
With a mic check 1 2. I hear it. Yeah,
okay.
I like the setup in here too.
All right. Okay.
The setup is nice, man. I appreciate it. But I hear a little something. It's something like the feeling before. Ain't no meaning in the songs no more. At the cookouts where they let it all go. Hitting dance moves that you can't control. When that sound takes over your mind, about $1 million you can't deny. Like a soldier fall in line. Board this train, let's dance all night. Gon' bump that aretha, put some respect on that music. I was born into this world to bring soul to the music. Watching Al Green get lost in that music. We need that soul back in the music. Ain't nothing better than some soul in the music. You know, a little something, something.
Oh my goodness. The boy can sing. The boy can sing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. Now you can have your show.
And thank you for hijacking my show, Maria Purisima.
Right.
I'm
That's
still the diva. I'm just kidding.
That's what's up.
Bam, just like that. But thank you. You should have saved that for Musician Loves Honey. With Kevon, Tyree, and you. But my gosh.
Remember on the machine.
Oh, you're the okay now. She's the musician.
Right.
And we'll leave it at that.
Right. What you do?
You'll see as you meet Kevon, you'll see the joke between the two of them.
Oh, okay.
Kevon keeps on asking her to hit the high notes. You'll see once you become part of our group, and you will once you see.
All right.
Anyhow, thank you so much for gracing our show.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I appreciate you having me out.
Oh my goodness. Well, the pleasure is all mine. And yeah, we had an amazing Fab Life tonight, but don't go away, as in the next segment I will be doing my review of Bohemian Rhapsody. So there you have it. Don't go away.
Welcome to Social Media Shows.
Liar, liar, panties. Welcome on tonight's final segment of Fab Life, and now I'm doing my movie review of Oops, there's I'm doing my movie review of Bohemian Rhapsody. I actually didn't know what to expect because I'm such a movie addict. I mean, my friends and my colleagues at work always make fun of me the whole time because all my money, gets blown out in the Palms casino. Like I'm always at the IMAX theater, and that thing is like super expensive to watch an IMAX movie. Like even if I go broke,
Right.
I'm still watching the $15 movie and all that because of the sight and the sound.
Yeah, it's tight there. I like
Yeah, with
it.
Bohemian Rhapsody, it's funny because when I was younger, like
Mhm.
I really, really didn't like that type of music because, like I said, I was more into R&B
Right.
and pop.
Mm-hmm.
But as I grew older, I developed an appreciation for rock. Not like the hardcore metallic rock because
Okay.
that to me is like if I listen to me like what are they? They're just screaming. But at least something that's more I shouldn't say tailor made, but melodical. That
Okay.
sounds a little bit
Mm-hmm.
melodical. That what I love about the song Bohemian Rhapsody is they took the classical music genre, and they played it, fused it with rock and roll, and that's never been done in the history
Right.
of
Exactly.
music before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so there's so many things that I learned about Freddie Mercury watching that movie. Like I learned that he wasn't even British, he wasn't even an Englishman, he was from India,
Wow.
and his last name was Farouk, and
Wow. I
he
didn't even know that.
yeah,
Wow.
and he changed. I know a lot. Well, the movie's already out, so if the actor Rami Malek, if you're watching this, you did a phenomenal job. I shouldn't say copying, but like portraying Freddie Mercury. You became Freddie with all his, flamboyance
Mm-hmm.
and his. Oh my goodness, it's just out of this world, out of this world. Yeah. So where the heck was I going with this? I'm getting old. I'm having a senior moment right now. Like snap out of it, JC. So anyhow, the movie was like beyond awesome, like really really beyond awesome. And oh, there you go. Like I learned a lot of things about Freddie Mercury that I didn't know before, and about
Mm-hmm.
the band, and that he never wanted to separate from the band because even if they were all frenemies, like always fighting with each other, in the
Wow.
studio, like I wrote this song right now, so my name should be blah blah
Right.
blah.
That's how
Like
people
they
too.
were taking turns in writing songs and
Mm-hmm.
creating beats and all that. I mean, you should watch it. I mean,
Okay.
it's really,
Mm-hmm.
really, yeah. I mean, there were some parts in the movie that you'll be like, what? But
Mm-hmm.
that's the life of an artist.
Right. It is. It
Mm-hmm.
really is.
It's just yeah, it's just really weird. Some parts of the movie was kind of different to me. Perhaps it was the lighting of the camera. I mean, the lighting in the studio, or the way that the camera was, angled in such a
Mm-hmm.
way. But it was different, and overall, like at the end, I think it was welcoming, because they didn't follow a certain formula,
Oh,
which they
okay.
talked about a lot
Okay.
in the
See,
movie.
that's
So
cool then.
like even in the music industry, there's a lot of oh, this formula worked before, and therefore we should follow this formula.
Mm-hmm.
But these rock singers didn't want to be inside of the box. They wanted to create something different,
Right.
something that's not been done before. And
That's
when they created Bohemian Rhapsody, they were already at the platform where they had millions and millions of fans.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mhm.
so they had the privilege of doing that, but it's funny that the record label that they were in didn't have faith in them,
Wow.
in spite of the fact that they already had millions. Like that
Yeah.
that to me is
That's crazy.
super
right
retarded right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it cost them it I don't want to say everything because you guys, I'm sure you guys out there will still watch that movie, and majority of my friends, by the way, have already, seen it and on Facebook. And I was
Mhm.
surprised because usually I'm the first one to see the movies, and then they go, "How was it? How was it?" And then they were, "Oh, you guys watched it all in different." So I highly recommend this movie. You guys go out there and watch it. If you guys are a huge fan of Queen, of Freddie Mercury, and I love how his cats were portrayed. There were also a bunch of divas, and I'm not gonna tell you what positions the cats were in this movie. The whole scheme of things,
Dang.
but it had its feline moments. I know you're probably thinking this
Yeah,
this guy is really crazy.
no, but dang.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that rich, I guess you could do almost anything. Yeah. So do we still have time, or am I running out? Oh, I'm cool on time. Okay. This is what I love about the social media shows. I could interact with the beautiful lady that's behind the camera. Yeah.
So how long is the movie?
It's 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I'm so glad that you asked me that because before it ended,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the first time that it ever happened to me, my bladder was about to explode. So I had to get up from my seat and run to the rest. And you should have seen the audience when I stood up. It was like I committed the biggest sacrilege and blasphemy.
Like,
They looked at me like all at the same time, like look at me, like okay, bitches, like I'm just going to the restroom.
Right. But yeah, it sounds like a good movie, man.
Yeah,
me being as an artist, yeah, I gotta see that.
You definitely have to see it.
Man.
You have to see it. And what's nice about the Palms is that they got they got $5 Mondays and $6 every day from before 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah. That's
so
cool.
it's really a good deal. But of course, if you wanna
I want
watch
that
it in I'll watch it at the JBX theater. So that was like in between.
Cool.
So, but the JBX is phenomenal too because the sound is just
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool, man.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the See, I got my moments too.
Any shows?
So, any upcoming shows?
Not right now. No upcoming shows right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm getting it started. Like I say, it's gonna be coming up. Pretty soon. I'm gonna keep everybody informed. Yeah, just putting everything together.
Nice, nice, cool. See, I'm still gravitating towards all the gold that you're wearing. It's like all the bling that he's wearing. He's got the Midas touch. Yeah, he's got the Midas touch.
Any more sample?
Any more? Oh my gosh. You know what? This is the first time that this lady hijacked my show. She never did this with the other artists that I've had. And this is like, how dare you? I'm just
Man, That's what's up. I appreciate
Oh
it.
my gosh.
That's what's
Oh
up.
my gosh. This is one hot bloody mess of a show. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
So there you have it. Fabulous girls and boys. Matt King, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate it.
And remember always, your best fashion accessory is your self-confidence.
That's
Chowder.
all good. I like that.
Yeah.